Hey guys, it's SimQueen, and today I'm doing a townie creation slash speed build for my save file again. This time I'm working in Oasis Springs, and what has actually happened is I did a whole bunch of videos and they all got deleted from my computer, by me of course. I accidentally did that and couldn't recover them, and one of them was the speed create a sim for this family. And instead of recreating them, because I'm really happy with them and I don't want to change them at all, I'm just going to kind of show them as they are now. I did create this family. You just don't get to watch me do it. So this is Donovan Alfaro. He's got the aspiration to be fabulously wealthy. He's mean, he's a dog lover, and he's non-committal. So Donovan lives in Oasis Springs in kind of a rundown, older trailer. He is a retired dirty cop. So he didn't make it very far in the career, but he was kind of a bit of a criminal as well. So he was pretty shady and did some illegal things. And I just think he's a really interesting sim. So that's his everyday. This is his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, his swimwear, his hot weather outfit, and his cold weather outfit. So that is Donovan. He is an elder sim, and then this is his daughter Daniela. So he didn't know that he had a daughter until much later in life, and she ended up moving in with him when her mother passed away. So Daniela is a young adult. She has the aspiration to have a big happy family. She's an art lover, she's ambitious, and she's good. I really like her look. Like, she's just kind of very casual, very laid back. I think she's like a really pretty sim as well. Also, she is connected to another townie that I created. I made a criminal sim in San Myshuno, and he had an apartment. I think his name is Diesel. I don't remember his last name, but his name is Diesel, I'm pretty sure. And he had a dog as well. And I had mentioned in that speed build that he had a daughter with another sim in one of the worlds. So this is who he had a daughter with. Daniela was very young when she had her daughter, and she has no money, so she had to live with her dad and bring her daughter with her. It's not ideal. It's not really what she wants to do. She wants to move out and be on her own. She's not a big fan of living in a trailer in Oasis Springs, and her dad don't really get along that well either, because she's a good sim, he's not. So this is her formal wear, her athletic wear, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather outfit, and then this is her cold weather outfit. So she actually has no connection with her baby daddy, I guess you could call it. They don't talk or anything like that, but I think it'd be kind of an interesting story for those three, because I feel like Diesel would want to see his daughter. So I don't know, I feel like they'd be a fun family to play with. But that is Daniela, and then this is her daughter Kylie. And I think she's in her hot weather. So this is her everyday outfit, which I think is really cute. I love that sweater. This is her formal outfit, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather outfit, and her cold weather outfit. And she is also a charmer as well. So that is pretty much it for the Alfaro family, and now we will jump into the speed build. So luckily I actually didn't delete the original speed build that I created, so I didn't delete that file. I just deleted the final version, which included the create a sim, which I actually did delete, but I still had the footage of me creating the house, which was really good because I already lost enough speed builds. I would have been devastated if I lost this one too. So this is, I think I would be considered like a double wide trailer, I'm pretty sure. It's a little bit wider than the other ones that I've created. So what I ended up doing is I did do a sunny, I think it was called, you can hear my cat in the background. It was called a sunny trailer that is actually next door to this one. Sadly, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It was a really good build, I thought. I did a creative sim for a sim named Betty Lemon and her really cute sunny apartment, and of course her trailer. And that's one of the files that I actually lost. I still have the creative sim, but I don't have the speed build. It's a mess. Like, what I created is such a mess. I destroyed so many things, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that, but he does live next door to her, and I can picture the Alfaros and the Lemons. Well, I guess it's just one Lemon, but I can picture these two not really getting along. They live quite different lives. Betty cares a lot about what her place looks like, and she's very neat and clean, and Donovan's not like that at all, really. I can't speak for Daniela because I feel like she wants to live a better life than this. She doesn't really want to live in this trailer with her dad, and it's just too run down for her. I think it'd be fun to play with her and try to get her to work her way up, maybe go to work, make some money, and then have her and Kylie move out. I could also see her maybe living in an apartment in San Myshuno, but then of course she would run the risk of running into her baby daddy. So I don't know, I feel like she'd be fun to play with, just to start from the bottom and try to work her way up with her daughter. So this trailer has a bit of a different layout. I had some fun with this layout because of course it's a double wide, or not quite double, but a lot wider than the other trailers that I built. So there was more room to play around with the floor plan. In the other trailers, the rooms are quite small. And in this one, I think that they're not too bad. It is a 2-bedroom though, so I've got Kylie and Daniela sharing a bedroom. And right now I'm doing the bathroom. Some of it is quite run down. I've got some cracks in the walls and things like that. I feel like Donovan has been in this trailer for a very, very long time. He has never moved. He probably moved in when he was a young adult, started his career here, and ended up retiring or getting fired. I'm not totally sure what would have happened there. Like I said, he is a dirty cop, or was a dirty cop. He isn't anymore. I think that he would have retired though without anyone knowing what he was really doing. But he does have a lot of criminal friends. I think he would also kind of have some connections with Diesel as well. And I don't know, I just think this would be a super fun family to play. I have been thinking about possibly starting a Let's Play with this family. I've got enough Let's Plays going on right now. I have the Decades Challenge, I have the 100 Baby Challenge, and I have the Aspirations Challenge. And I technically still have the Get Famous Challenge, or not Get Famous Challenge, but Get Famous Let's Play going on. I haven't played with it very much lately, but it is going to make a comeback. I just kind of lost inspiration a little bit, but it will be coming back. I have been wanting to play it lately, so that will come back, but I did think that maybe this family would be fun to play as well. He's got a lot of random clutter and crap in his room. I did put some of these like detective badges and things like that. I put like a workout station in there. Also put a camera outside of the house as well. I feel like he'd be kind of paranoid. After kind of doing some of the shady things that he's done, he probably is a little paranoid about who might come after him now. But his room is pretty cluttered and yucky. Also, I did put some pet stuff in this apartment, or in this trailer, but I didn't create any dogs in Create a Sim. However, I did get him to adopt 2 Rottweilers. So he does have 2 dogs, because one of his traits is dog lover, but I forgot to give him some pets. So when you see them in the save file, he will have 2 dogs. Just not in the initial Create a Sim. So for Daniela's room, I did put some like little badges and things like that. I feel like she was a smart sim, she got good grades, but then she kind of got into some trouble when it came to meeting Diesel. So her teen years were kind of a little bit messy, but she definitely had potential. I like that Daniela is a good sim and she doesn't really, want to live the same life that her dad lived. So yeah, her and Kylie have a really cramped room. And then in the kitchen here, I really like this idea of having like the little half walls. I did put like that round table. I'm not sure how accessible it will be because there's chairs all around it, but a lot of clutter as well. So I don't know which chairs I think they could probably use at least 2 of them. I don't know. I never actually care if the dining room table functions or not because they don't really need it. So in this case, I just kind of threw it in the corner. And then I did put like some dog treats on the counter and a dog calendar as well because Donovan does like dogs. And I feel like I use this couch all the time for builds that are meant to be a little bit more run down, but I just thought it worked really well. I did put in a TV there as well, and I did put a chair which I could picture him just living in. Like that is Donovan's chair. He spends all of his time sitting there. Put in like kind of the yucky lamp and a few plants around as well. This place is a little outdated. I think it's a really cool trailer though. Like I don't know. I still think it'd be really fun to play in. When I was taking the screenshots, they were kind of hanging out in the trailer, and it just looked like a very homey space. Like it's meant to be run down and kind of yucky, but I actually quite like it. And I did put a fan in there as well because it is Oasis Springs. It does get pretty hot, so I thought that'd be a good addition. And I put a record player, poster of Bob Pancakes, and then I put a really cluttered desk over here with like a whole bunch of bills that have never been paid and boxes of probably like maybe his police files under the desk as well. And just a few more things to kind of clutter up the place a little bit. I don't think I added much in that hallway other than like a coat rack type thing. and put some toys throughout the house as well because Kylie does live here as well. And I think that's pretty much it for the interior of the trailer. So on the outside, I did put like a big chain link fence all around it. I feel like Donovan would be very protective of his house and his space. And I put like a little sign out front. And then a lot of the dog stuff is actually on the deck. So I put like a pet bowl and a bed and toys, and then a couple chairs and a barbecue, and of course the cooler. I think that he would also spend a lot of time on his deck as well. And I don't remember if I actually did a lot of landscaping. I think I did some of the landscaping off camera because I didn't want it to be too long. So we might not see all of that, but it will be in the screenshots. I did put like a dirty pool back there, which is kind of gross. Donovan was actually swimming in it when I was playing with his family. It's pretty yucky, but I feel like a lot of the houses in Oasis Springs would have pools. They just didn't really take care of theirs. But that is pretty much it for this speed build. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you think. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it so much if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching.